Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Download the free Mix 104.1 app and listen on your phone and mobile device.
Yeah. All right, good morning and welcome everybody. 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. And we are live from the Church of God International Headquarters on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and we're on MixTV.tv. And it is kickoff morning of the 53rd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. And I'm joined by Brenda Lawson. Brenda is here. Bridget is here. And we have our special guest host this morning, along with Jimmy Logan. Jimmy, let's start with you.
Jimmy.
We need to raise some money.
We do, Steve. And the fact is, it's kind of like Auburn thought they were going to be. We're going to be a winner this year. We're going to raise enough money. We know that Lou, what's that coach's name down there in Alabama? He's going to send us some money. He needs to send a whole lot of money to these kinds of operations.
Maybe right? He'll take that $30 million beach house in Jupiter, Florida, give a little.
That's true. I thought. Now. Well, it's a great morning, folks. This is the day that you can start to make this one of the best Christmases children around this area could ever have.
Dr. Paul Kahn's the chancellor of Lee University. Dr. Kahn, welcome back.
I'm glad to be back. You know, I noticed the counselor up there is still wearing his top coat.
Yes.
Indoors.
Yes.
It's a little cool, but it's not that cold.
It is.
Depends on where you're standing.
Well,
hey, when you pay that much for an overcoat, you want people to see. You don't want to take it off as soon as you walk in the room. Hey.
Danny Murray's here. Dr. Paul Kahn's here. Bridget's here. Bridget, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Here we go again.
Would you be nice to Bridget this morning, just in honor of all your guests? You know.
Well, I don't know why we would start now. It's been 17 years.
Because sin has its price, and it's never too late to repent.
You preached one time about the thorn in the flesh of the Apostle Paul. I mean, look at her right here. Here she is.
Danny wrote that sermon. How'd that go again?
Well, that was a good one, I guarantee you. Yeah.
Bridget, all right. We've already had a call, I know, and he calls us first every year, doesn't he?
That's right. Yeah, my friend Keith Rominger, we heard from him earlier this morning, and he pledges $200, and that is in memory of his mom, Wanda Rominger. So thank you, Keith.
Yay, Keith.
He helps us every year. Bridget, how do people get a hold of us? That's the important thing here.
That's right. Yeah, call us, 614-6499. That's the volunteer Ritapest Mix line. You can also text us your pledges as well on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, EXP Realty. So call or text us 614-6499. You can also donate online as well at emptystocking.org.
The great Brenda Lawson's here. Brenda, good morning.
Hey,
how about
Brenda.
it?
Good morning. How are you, Steve?
Well, I'm doing good. You don't speak to me the 50 weeks of the year. These are the 2 weeks we talk. And,
no, that's not true.
Well, it's not true. But anyway, Brenda, we really appreciate the Church of God having us. We've been doing this for many, many years here.
We have, and we do appreciate all the effort that they go through so early in the morning, having their employees come out and get ready for us. It's going to be a great day, and we have a lot of children this year that we really need help making sure they have Christmas this year.
Yeah, what it's all about, and we're going to have a lot of fun the next 10 days, but what it's all about really is putting this party on, which was founded in 1945 by Reverend M.E. Littlefield. Out of the trunk of his car, Danny Murray, back at that time.
I'm telling you, Brother Littlefield was a great man, and he didn't leave anybody behind. He loved to give, and he loved to raise money and give to kids, and that's a great way this started. And we need to perpetuate it. We got to keep it going, we got to keep it going today. So call us. What's that number again, Bridget? Call us right now.
Yeah, it is 614-6499.
Ryan Felton.
We got to hear your pledge.
That's right. Ryan Felton back at the station for us. The party, as we'll be telling you quite a bit the next 10 days, is Saturday, December 16th at Ocoee Middle School. About how many children do we have this year, Brenda?
We're closing in on 1,500.
About 1,500 children. They're local children. I want to thank April. April, give me your last name again. April Taylor. April Taylor has put together a lot of this for us this morning. Just Love Coffee is here. And so, Jimmy, people can drop by. We're in the main lobby of the international headquarters of the Church of God this morning.
Well, one of the reasons I'm over here with this overcoat on is if you don't want to get out in the cold weather, if you'll just come by, circle right here at the headquarters, and guess who will run outside and get your check or your donation?
Look at there. DoorDash.
Somebody,
DoorDash.
Hey,
That's
okay.
right.
Man, we
That's
like
right.
that.
And I believe our friend Jim Edgman is coming in here.
Big Jim, come
Dr.
on in the
Edgman.
house.
Come
All
here,
right.
I tell you, we have just got a great crew this morning. Dr. Paul Kahn, Danny Murray,
Good to see
also,
you,
of
Jim.
course, Jimmy Logan, Brenda Lawson, Bridget, and myself. All right, we're going to take our first break right here and get caught up on what's happening. Dwayne Williams will be joining us as we go along. We're at the Church of God International Headquarters this morning, where you can come by and see us in person. If you can't make it, we know it's a Monday morning after Thanksgiving, but 20 minutes after 7, you can call or text 423-614-6499. And we'll be back with more in a moment.
There are a lot that makes Southern Heritage Bank unique. It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our 3rd generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our 4th generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. And then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
To 30 degrees across the area. On Tuesday, we will have plentiful sunshine, but that cool air continues with highs once again only in the mid to upper 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the
All right, welcome back. It is 7:25. It is the kickoff morning of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. This hour is sponsored by Logan Thompson Law Firm, and we were just talking here. I was talking with Danny Murray. You've got a big event coming up with Voices of Lee.
Yeah, buddy. Next Tuesday, December the 5th at Pangle Hall, we're going to do a cappella Christmas, Home for the Holidays. We're home for Christmas, and if you want a ticket, you have to have a ticket to get in. They're free. Just call 423-614-8320, or you can go to eventbrite.com, and they have tickets there as well, but we'd love to have you. It's going to be a fun night.
Pangle Hall, of course, Clevelanders will remember the former First Baptist Church, but it's a more intimate setting.
Oh, yeah. I got this. First Baptist Sanctuary is now a beautiful recital hall. Chancellor Kahn's responsible for that, made that place a beautiful place for recitals. There's not a bad seat in the house.
They're really not. And Dr. Kahn, this Sunday is Classic Christmas. You started this many years ago, and it just gets bigger and better every year.
Yeah, Sunday at 3 o'clock. So we try to mesh with the community starting up Christmas celebrations, and we always have a con center beautifully decorated for Christmas with the big choir, the big band. So between that one and Tuesday night with Danny Murray and the Voices of Lee, those are two great Christmas shows. You need tickets for both of them, but both the tickets we consider it a gift to the community to present those two shows. Get ready for Christmas. And I understand Danny's got some, nice looking young college kids working with him this year. He tried to do it. He tried to be a solo act there for a couple of years. Didn't work out. Didn't work out
play.
So well.
No, it just didn't play.
Did a lot better when he got them involved.
Yeah, I know.
I know you want to thank our friends at Bank of Cleveland. I know they make that really helpful.
They sure do. Scott Taylor, I gave Scott a call several years ago and had said, "Hey, Scott, we're not broke, but we could use some money, And he sent the armored truck over there and said, just take what you need.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I got started.
Give me that number.
And red and green, those are his colors, and those are our colors. And no, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously, the Taylor family have been great friends of the community and Lee and downtown, and all that works together. So, yeah, Scott and the Bank of Cleveland team are the sponsors of that event again. Now, Danny, he doesn't need a sponsor.
Oh, easy now.
Yeah, he has.
Matter of fact,
has
if you'd like to
all
sponsor,
over. He has sponsors all over. The former coach at Texas A&M, I think, now is going to be one of his sponsors.
Jimbo. He's your biggest booster.
Yeah, Jimbo. He's got to pay his ties on all that.
That's $76 million. Hey, our host this morning is Mayor Kevin Brooks, who could not be standing any farther away, possibly.
Thanks for the coffee and donuts.
Look at this,
Mr. Mayor.
Yeah. Look at this guy, Mayor Kevin Brooks. Hey, thanks for having us again. You've been doing this for years.
Stephen, I'm always honored to stand next to Jimmy Logan at any occasion, especially in that cashmere top coat.
Plenty of room under that top coat there. Just
look at that picture.
We are thrilled to again welcome WCLE and the Empty Stocking Fund, and this is our 15th or 16th year, Steve, I think, beginning the kickoff day, and we're thrilled to have you, and thankful that we're all here this morning raising money for these incredible kids and doing what we're supposed to at Christmas.
Well, thank you.
Look, it's snowing. Oh, just kidding. Well, but we would like for it to rain some money. If you'd call us, we need to get some money going here.
That's
get
right.
These phones ringing.
Bridget, how do we?
Bridget, talk to us. We need some money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, call us 614-6499, or you can text us at that same number as well. And you can also donate online at emptystocking.org.
All right. Tell you what, let's, Voices of Lee, they have got a brand new project called Acapella Favorites, directed, of course, by Danny Murray and produced by Bradley Knight. We have a CD, and everybody loves the Voices of Lee, and we're going to, I'll tell you, we'll auction this off.
Hey, all right. I want to give $100 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Thank you, Danny.
Right now, I'm gonna make this bad check out to you. Don't come and get me.
Thank you to
Jimmy,
Dr.
okay?
Debbie Murray. We appreciate that.
Yeah, okay. I don't have any Debbie's checks. I'm gonna write one of mine, and you can dribble it all the way to the bank. I want to challenge all my friends at Lee University and coworkers. Call and let's give to the Empty Stocking Fund. I challenge you to give $100 apiece. Here we go.
Thank
now,
you very much.
Danny does have some friends at Lee University, but doesn't have any coworkers. We tried to find Danny's job description the other day, and it turns out there's not a job description.
But I can leave, and it wouldn't be a vacancy.
I appreciate Debbie letting him write that check.
That's very nice.
Thank you, Debbie, wherever you are, and I know where it is. It's at work.
She is.
She does have a job description, doesn't she? We are live at the international headquarters of the Church of God. We're going to take a break right here. But it's day one. We need a good morning, folks. We need a good kickoff here at 7:30 a.m. Jimmy Logan, and tell you, it's always important to get a good start.
Steve, there's no question. We've got to get those phones ringing. The do-good number, 614-6499. Folks, no matter what you can give, if you can give today, you will bring a smile to a child's face who may or otherwise would not have that smile.
That's very true, Jimmy. There's hundreds, possibly thousands of children who are going to be the direct recipients of the generosity of the City with Spirit today. This is always the big kickoff day. We've always had big numbers in the past. We want Bridget's phones to start ringing. We know Steve never answers them, so Bridget.
Well, it's true, actually.
And the great thing is, Steve, you can go to MyMix1041, just hit the button there, donate, and you'll donate. It's very easy. You can use your credit card, you can use your debit card, you can use whatever card you wish.
Or Danny's card.
I have Jimmy's card. American Express number here.
No, don't use Danny's card. Debbie's the only one who can do that.
Jimmy, speaking of donations, I've got to thank our friends at Just Love Coffee for the donation of coffee and breakfast goods this morning. And I've also got to thank April Taylor, who got up early this morning and got all this set up here at the Church of God and got Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus here. And we're ready for you to drop off your donation for Jimmy Logan to DoorDash outside and pick it up.
Give us a big wave, Santa.
No charge.
Hey, give us a big wave. Call right now and give to Santa, the Empty Stocking Fund.
Call and give to Santa. That's
no,
funny.
Empty Stocking
Fund.
Oh,
Empty Stocking Fund. Okay. 7:32 as we cross half hour. It's the 53rd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, and it all benefits, as Brenda told us, about 1,500 local children at our Party for the Children on Saturday, December 16th. There's the thing. You do this. We are simply the middleman. That's really what we are, and this community puts us on every year. Brenda, let's get an update. Brenda Lawson, of course. Let's find out what's happening.
Okay, we're going to quickly thank some people. We want to thank Susan Harper for $50, Anonymous $20, Keith Romanger in memory of his mom Wanda Romanger $200, Ed Jacobs $1,000, Jimmy and Cindy Logan in honor of their grandchildren $1,000. Taziki's Just Love Coffee, who provided our coffee this morning, also gave us $2,000. Jim Edgman, $50. Mayor Kevin and Kim Brooks, $250. Joy Ezel, $50, and he challenges all Waste Connection employees. Brenda Bishop, $1,000. Martin and April Taylor, $75. Danny Murray and Debbie, $100, and that brings our total to $5,795.
All right.
Hey, looky here,
Wait a
Stevie
second.
Wonder.
Dr. Khan, what was that?
Yeah, I was so moved by Jimmy Logan's $1,000. Jimmy Logan, he's kind of the Clarence Darrow of our area.
Oh, yeah. Hey, looky here.
I think he trained Clarence Darrow.
Yeah, I think so. Or more for more contemporary people, the Alan Dershowitz of Cleveland. That's kind of the way I look at him. Now, it's hard to get his attention, however, because he's setting us up with a special guest. But
yes. Jimmy, I think Dr. Khan is going to say something to you as we get the founder and chairman in here in just a second.
Well, Steve, coming around the bend
There
is Mayor Emeritus. Come on around,
We got a lot
Tom.
of cords here now.
Yeah.
Danny. We can't go cordless just yet.
You got leaves out there in the parking lot too.
We'll get to that after a while. I got the blower out there.
Who is the beautiful lady bringing you in, Tom?
That's Santa Claus right there.
Oh!
There we go.
Well, who's that lady behind the mayor?
Oh, that's that pretty Santa rolling right there.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Come on in.
Sit right here beside this little guy here, right
Hello.
here, Stevie Wonder.
Hello. Come on
Stevie
in.
Wonder.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jimmy, Dr. Khan's trying to challenge you if you would listen.
No. I would never challenge.
you're not
Jimmy
challenging.
Logan. No, I would never challenge Jimmy. Are you kidding me? He is the silver-tongued devil of Bradley County. I tell you what.
Seeking salvation by giving to the empty stocking.
No, this guy is such a good litigator that he must have a little bit of a competitive bone in his body. As a matter of fact, I admire his skill in the courtroom so much, I've considered committing a crime just so he could defend me. just so he could defend me. So, Counselor Logan, I appreciate your $1,000, and
Yeah.
I'd like to give $1,001 right here, man. $1,001.
Thank you, Dr. Khan. We appreciate Dr. Paul Khan and Darlia,
where's the
especially
coffee?
Darlia. Well, it's right over there. And there, Dwayne Williams is going to hook you up. We got to take a quick break here. We are getting rolling here at Church of God International.
I'm going to match.
Oh, well, now we're just Brenda.
Oh, come on now.
Good luck.
Come on now.
Jimmy just handed us $1. Someone finally paid. All right, 7:36. It's kickoff morning. It's a fun morning. Come see us at Church of God headquarters. We're joined by Lead Chancellor Dr. Paul Kahn, Danny Murray, Voices of Lee, of course, Jimmy Logan, Mayor Kevin Brooks.
Work here?
Yes, I understand he does. The founder and chairman of this whole thing, Tom Rowland, joins us. Brenda Lawson, Bridget's here. Bridget, as we go to break, how do people get a hold of us?
Okay, call or text us on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line. Call us 614-6499. Text us on the Sell with Darren text line. Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Again, our number is 614-6499. Call or text us or donate online at emptystocking.org. And we'll be back with more from the Church of God International offices in just a minute. Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Have you been thinking about trading, but lack of inventory and high interest rates have you holding off? Well, the wait is over. Cleveland Ford has plenty of vehicles to choose from and 2.9% financing available. So come see us or simply click this ad to get pre-approved.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Garden's Winter Wonderland. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights will be open an extra week this season, now through January 6th. Tickets available online only at crockcity.com.
Lifetime warranty.
Have you heard the fall 2023 merchandise is arriving at the Town Square? Yes, it's true. Larry and his staff excited over the new colors and styles arriving by Peter Millar, Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Point, just to name a few. Styles and hanging out sports shirts. Also, quarter zips, jackets, vests, even t-shirts. Stop by, check them out. Outfitting their customers since 1977.
All right, Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. We are back live at the Church of God International offices for day one of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. A reminder, you can call or text your pledges 614-6499. Again, call or text 614-6499 or donate online at emptystocking.org.
Danny Murray has given us the brand new project from Voices of Lee, Acapella Favorites, and everybody who calls in we'll do it this morning. We'll draw a winner and give away one of these CDs. Danny, can we give away two instead of one? Oh, he's generous.
I got Christmas over here, too.
He's got Christmas in his mind here. Oh, you got Christmas CDs, too.
Yeah.
We got a few of those, so we really appreciate that. The founder and chairman, the guy that got all this started, is Tom Rowland. Tom, there's a lot of new people in our community. And
what are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying to give you a microphone.
Okay, I thought.
I know.
Yeah.
How did all this get started years ago?
Oh, if I can put it together, it started about how long ago, Sandra? 75, when the group in town wanted to raise money for the kids, and they had a goal of $500. We got that in no time at all, of course, on WCLE. I still listen to that station.
Yeah, how's that going, by the way?
Fair,
okay.
not too good, yeah.
They folded up when you left.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Yeah.
But anyway, it started from there, and we went in with the children who were needy, and it went.
How about Brother Littlefield? Boy, he was
Brother Littlefield. Let me tell you about Brother Littlefield. Brother Littlefield would give you $5, and he'd give him $5, and he'd take 10. But he'd take the 10 to give it to somebody else. That's the way he did it.
Yep.
He may have gotten a little trouble with the IRS a time or two.
What do you think about it now, and especially as we've teamed up with Brenda Lawson?
It's amazing. You might all explain, Steve, the three groups that came together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, about probably 7-8 years ago, something like that. Our Empty Stocking Fund teamed up with Brenda, and I tell you, it was the best move we ever made, Dr. Kahn, about 7 years ago, something like that.
Right. You know, I think this is one of the greatest examples of the kind of community Cleveland is that I've ever seen. Because I've followed, of course, the Empty Stocking Fund for many years, and we've known about Brenda's work, and Lee students have helped with that work over many years. But to see these two traditions come together, that was really, really important. It shows what kind of community we have. Reach more kids by bringing those together. No big egos involved. It's great to watch. And for people constantly arriving in Cleveland, of course, who've been here less than 5 years, less than 10 years, certainly got here since 75, may not know that story, but you got two really robust, big, energetic programs to help kids at Christmas time join together and join forces. It's a great thing to watch.
It's been wonderful. Saturday, December the 16th is really, we're going to have a lot of fun the next 10 days, but that's what it's all about. Brenda told us about 1,500 children already registered. Brenda, I want to go back over to you and get any kind of updates and anything you want to say about this combination we made several years ago.
Well, I do think that bringing our two groups together has been outstanding for the community. We were able to raise more money by bringing them together and help more children than we ever have. And so, you know, like you said earlier, it's the community that puts this on. It's not us. We're just the facilitators to get all the things together that they need to be able to have Christmas. So it's the community. Without you, we possibly could not do this. So we thank you and appreciate you for what you're going to do for the next 2 weeks. And we're looking forward to giving the gifts out on December the 16th to the family and seeing all the children and their happy faces when they see presents wrapped that's going in the trunk of the cars for their mom and dads to give out to them on Christmas morning or Christmas Eve, whichever they choose. We have heard from a few people since we last gave our update. Danny and Debbie Murray, $100. Dr. Paul and Darlia Kahn, $1,001. And he was trying to up Jimmy Logan, and so Jimmy Logan gave another $1, so they're even now.
No, it's going to be fun all morning.
Mayor Emeritus Tom and Sandra Rowland, $100. Santa and Mrs. Claus, $100.
God bless you.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Becky and Brinkley here at the Church of God, $150. Councilman Ken and Diane Webb, $200, and Pam Noons, $50. Brings our total to $7,397.
Well, all right, 7,000. All right.
Danny Murray, voice of the league.
A lot of people don't know this, but today is Steve Hartline's birthday.
What?
And we'd like to challenge
What?
you to give today for his birthday. Steve Hartline is 63 today.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we would like for you
63 and a
to
half.
give to his birthday. So call us. What's the number?
614-6499.
Give for Steve's birthday
Yeah,
today.
do it.
$63.
Yeah,
$63.
Can we do it? All right. I tell you what, let's do a quick check of sports here. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. Good Lord. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindnesses Report, sponsored by the Town Squire. Larry's well represented all over this panel this morning, I guarantee you. Hey, Jimmy Logan, Bradley, and Walker Valley had tremendous seasons, and but they both ended in the semifinal round Friday night.
Fantastic comeback as that great Oakland football team leaped out there to be way ahead of Bradley, and then Bradley came back, tied it. What an incredible commitment that you have. Oakland is surely a great team. Bradley
They won
fans,
3 in a row, actually.
Oh, just a phenomenal team, and I think
No,
they
that's
will
good. Yeah,
be
we
the
do that all
state
the
champions
time.
this year in our division. But Walker Valley, Bradley High School, wow, it's great to have each of those teams.
Dr. Kahn, you were talking about, sorry to cut you off guard there, but you were talking about Walker Valley, the best season they've ever had.
Yeah, it's great to see Walker. You know, I'm an old Bradley High grad.
Yes,
man.
And the
And a
reason
Hall of
I am-
Famer, by the way.
Oh, well, yeah, you know, they got to do that for somebody. And so, you know, but so I kind of claim Walker Valley too. So I graduated at Bradley. I was a year ahead of Jimmy Logan.
Oh, wow.
You know, so
I copied off of him
you know, they had
to make it through high school.
have the Beauty and the Beast out there.
The 40s was a great decade.
But you know, Walker Valley, we kind of consider now. Walker Valley may not claim us Bradley people, but we claim Walker Valley. And of course, Cleveland High came along. They done all right, and all my children went to Cleveland High. My grandchildren went to Cleveland High. Your grandchildren went to Cleveland High. Your
they're there
great
now.
grandchildren,
Yes,
you know,
they're
went to
there
Cleveland
now.
High. We're trying to send Danny back to Cleveland High on one of those programs.
Couldn't
but-
pass the entrance exam.
Dr. Kahn, you're of course, you make some terrible picks, which is okay for UT and Georgia, and
Well,
you lost
you know,
again.
I vote with my heart sometimes.
But I do have so this Thursday night, Baylor's going to play McCallie for a state championship. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is, and of course we like Baylor and McCallie, and from time to time they'll send their kids up to Cleveland and Bradley, Walker Valley, you know, to get them spruced up. But I'm kind of a public school guy myself. You know, I believe in public schools, but Baylor and McCallie, they're nice little schools down there. And since everybody's expecting Baylor to win, I'm going to go with McCallie.
You're going to go with McCallie, okay?
Yeah,
I wondered. Quickly, but before we move on, big congratulations, no kidding. Talked to them both Saturday. Damon Floyd, Drew Akins, tremendous job. Congratulations to both teams. Hey, Titans beat the Panthers yesterday 17-10. Falcons got a win. Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Beat the Saints.
They're in first place now, Steve. Give them some
Worst
respect.
division in the history
Well,
of
of
the-
course, you pick your divisions, you win the championship. That's the way it works.
Oh, did you see Bill Belichick yesterday after that terrible loss? Your Patriots, one of your teams.
No. They're not my Patriots.
Come on. You left with Tom Brady.
You got to admit, it's kind of entertaining to watch Belichick lose, isn't it? Right? After all those years, Belichick for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Don't wish him ill, but, who knows? He could get the number 1 draft pick the way they're going. It's a race to the bottom.
Don't ever count him out. And then going back to Saturday, Jimmy and I were talking about it. Alabama's unbelievable comeback over Auburn Saturday night.
Really was, but it was so good to hear Tim Cook on the SEC network on Friday. Paul, what an incredible spokesperson he is, the CEO of Apple. As he was talking about, we oftentimes think numerically 1 + 1 = 2, but he said,
That's
2
Alabama,
together can be 5. They can be 10. And that's what we count on here. Folks, when you start giving to the Empty Stocking Fund this morning, you make it contagious. Other people will want to give because you have. You are now our solicitors as you go into the community today, Paul, and we share with others. Hey, those folks at 1041, they're soliciting to take care of children who won't have a Christmas unless we give. That'll make a lot of folks give $10, $20.
That's great.
Pick
That's
up
right.
money around your office. Pick up money on your shift at the various plants that are working. Just $1 a piece for those employees who work, or $5, whatever somebody can give, it mounts up. These $1,000 contributions are wonderful, but you know what really counts is the tens of thousands of people who are capable of giving $1.
That's right, and that's what really makes this community work. So there is no gift, there's no person that's got a job in Bradley County in this area whose gift wouldn't make a difference. And it's like the old Salvation Army kettle that people throw in $1 or some change, and it adds up to an enormous amount of money. And that's really the genius of this program. We have a lot of fun with one another, and joking around, but really it's serious business. Come Christmas Eve, it's serious business.
It is serious business.
The money's either there to take care of these kids or it's not. And I really do. We talked about Lee. I really want to challenge every employee of Lee to write a check or send us something. You can send it to
Especially all the
students.
alumni.
Paul,
Dr.
let
Puck.
me just say this. The Lee University students are a great asset to our community. Some of your students will be giving $1 and $10.
That's right.
The fraternity, which just played 120 hours of softball. You remember when we began that
Sure,
in
yeah.
'86, and then again at Katrina, and now back on top, Lee University's fraternity raising money to help others. And I challenge those folks to look around and say, "Hey, we're gonna give to this community." As I said, $1, $5 a piece. It's amazing what it
Right.
amount up to.
They've got 2 weeks now to get involved, and it's easy to call in and make that pledge. And if it's a small amount or whatever amount it is, it really adds up and makes a difference.
It sure does. Hey, I'll tell you a couple of quick notes here. We're still on sports. ESPN reports Texas A&M is going to hire the Duke coach Mike Elko, and Mississippi State hires Oklahoma offensive coordinator Jeff Lebby. We'll have Monday Night Football Bears at Vikings tonight on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Our coverage of the radio coverage presented by Toyota of Cleveland. Toyota and Monte Bernie are going to be helping the Empty Stocking Fund, he tells me, and they want you to know that Toyota is now the official automotive partner of the NFL. That's also, of course, on ABC. Going to take a quick break right here, 7 before the hour. Bridget, we got to remind people how they can get a hold of us. They're hearing all these wonderful things, but we got to give them the contact information.
That's right. You can call or text us 614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499. You can also donate online very easily as well at emptystocking.org.
And one other way they can drive by. We're at the international headquarters of the Church of God. You can drive by. Danny Murray will come out and get it. Jimmy Logan would come out and get it. And Santa will root you on.
Jimmy Logan won't bring it back.
And Jimmy Logan won't bring it back.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back in just a moment. It's day one. It's kickoff morning of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. There's about 1,500 children who need our help. What now? DoorDash, yes. Danny's doing DoorDash on the side.
Remember, it's Steve's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Send
Thanks.
something for Steve Hartline. Honor his birthday today.
Now, Steve,
I've gotten 3
Danny
texts
said
about
63. You know, is 63 the actual number, or is that the public relations number?
It's the public relations.
Yeah.
It's
Two
like
more years, buddy, and you can.
Tom and Sandra used to release the same press picture of Tom, for about 25 years. That's
I've
the
noticed
same
that,
idea.
yeah.
Back in a moment.
What do you mean by that?
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
It's going to be a least expensive cremation and funeral option facility. The good thing about Serenity is a big spacious facility. Chapel seats over 200 people, 3 big visitation rooms there. We also offer a discounted funeral service there, $4,900. That'll be the casket included in our services, and you won't feel stressed about your facilities. You'll have plenty of space there. If it's a $995 cremation or a $4,900 funeral, we're going to still give them a first-class professional service as we would treat our own family with.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our third generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our fourth generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Good morning and a very happy Monday to you. We have a cool celestial thing happening right now. Of course, we get it each month during the year, and that is the full moon. November's full moon happening outside right now. It is called the Beaver Moon. Now, it was officially fully illuminated 100% just about an hour ago at 4:16 a.m., but you still have a few more hours if you want to step outside and take in that big bright moon. Moon set is this morning at 7:49 a.m. Now, if you missed it this morning, because we do have some scattered clouds across our area, it will look full again tonight, and it's nicknamed the Beaver Moon because this time of year, beavers are typically building their winter dams and beginning to take shelter as well, heading into that colder season. So enjoy the Beaver Moon this morning. All right, let's talk a little bit more long term now. These are your forecasted highs and lows for the entire week ahead. Now, when we look at the next couple of days, it's going to be chilly outside. Our high temperatures below what's normal, only in the 40s, 49 today, 47 tomorrow. But I think the big thing will be those morning time lows. Yes, it's cold outside right now, but it's going to be even colder tomorrow morning and the morning after that. So tonight into tomorrow morning, 30 for that low temperature. We're going to have lots of spots outside of the scenic city in the 20s, but even Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, Chattanooga will fall to the 20s, 26 at that point, so low to mid 20s possible. Once we head into Wednesday afternoon, though, we'll begin a little bit of a warming trend. So 55 for the high, 59, 58, and then by the weekend, we're slightly milder and above normal in the low 60s, 64 on Saturday and 62 on Sunday. But during this period of time where you're also seeing those morning time lows increasing, that's also due to the fact that we're going to have some chances for some rainfall for Friday and into your weekend. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, no rain chances. You can see clouds and radar really pretty quiet right now. We had system 1, 2 that brought us the rain yesterday. The second band being that cold front that didn't really bring much precipitation overnight, but that cooler air that's certainly sliding into place over the next 2 to 3 days. And clouds are already beginning to break up this morning as well. So when we look at our future cast, by the time you get to noon, it's mostly sunny. So becoming mostly sunny for your Monday and really staying with that blue sky and sunshine for your Monday afternoon into the evening time. Wind from the northwest, that brisk breeze with us throughout the day today into tonight and tomorrow as well. In fact, as we go ahead and look at your Tuesday, plentiful sunshine expected for your Tuesday. Couple of stray clouds, generally light, high, thin clouds for our southern communities. Outside of that, sunny skies for Tuesday. On Wednesday, more of the same in the fact you get the sunshine, but where we start to see that difference are those red lines coming up from the southwest. That's why Wednesday afternoon will be slightly warmer with those highs back into the 50s. The quiet weather will continue for Thursday as well. Just a few clouds here and there. But notice by Thursday afternoon, you can start to see some activity showing up on the western edge of the map. We're still dry during Thursday daytime. In fact, by Thursday evening, the rain is just moving into the Mississippi River Valley. So West Tennessee, western portions of Mississippi through the overnight hours, that's going to push eastward. And that's what's going to bring us our rain chances for Friday at the end of the week. Today through Thursday, though, no worries for any kind of rain. Just grab the jacket for the cool temperatures. 49 for your high today, mostly sunny. It's going to be chilly. That wind from the northwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, 30 degrees. That's below freezing. Again, most of our communities will be in the 20s for tonight. Just a few clouds, a light west breeze. And then for tomorrow, 47, plentiful sunshine, cool all day long as that northwest wind will continue. We will kind of bottom out on Wednesday morning with that low of 26 degrees. Wednesday afternoon, it starts to get a little bit milder. And then by the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, rain chances return. And you're seeing those highs on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, in the low 60s, which at that point will be a little bit above normal. And hey, hold up. Is that December? What day is December 1st?
You want me to check?
That's this week, right?
Usually when you ask questions, you know the answer.
Is that Friday or Saturday? I don't know.
I really feel like it's Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday. Happy December 1st on Friday with some rain showers.
How about that?
Yeah.
We are almost through November already.
I know.
Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Monday, November 27th on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. Topping our local news from WDEF, a 5-vehicle crash on I-75 South at mile marker 19 had the interstate reduced to one lane of traffic last night, causing major delays. Authorities have not released details of the accident at this time. WCLE will keep you up to date. From our news partners at Local 3, 3 pedestrians were struck in a traffic accident on Fraser Avenue Saturday in Chattanooga. We are now learning that 2 of those involved in the accident have died. The driver of the vehicle has been arrested and charged with vehicular homicide. Chattanooga police have confirmed a woman and child died, and 1 man is listed in critical condition. Investigators say a Dodge Caravan crashed into a Nissan, then veered off the roadway to hit pedestrians on the sidewalk and crashed into the Walnut Street Bridge gift shop. Police say the driver, 44-year-old Randy Vega from Florida, faces 6 charges, including aggravated vehicular assault and driving under the influence. He was taken to the Hamilton County Jail. Unemployment rates in most Tennessee counties remain below 5% in October, according to newly released county data from the Department of Labor and Workforce Development. Tennessee's seasonally adjusted statewide unemployment rate in October was 3.3%. Locally, Bradley County's unemployment rate rose 0.1 of a percentage point from September to 3.8%. Polk County also rose 0.1 of a percentage point to 4%. McMinn and Ray County both rose 0.2 of a percentage point to 4.5%. And Meigs County had the highest unemployment rate in our area at 5.4%. The state of Tennessee will release statewide unemployment data for November on Thursday, December 21st. From WTVC, there's an expansion of a cantaloupe recall after the count of cases doubled since November 17th's update, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. 2 Minnesota deaths are now linked to the recall. 4 people have been sickened in Tennessee and 5 in Kentucky. 45 of the 99 sickened people have been hospitalized. The initial recall included Rudy stickered whole cantaloupes, Vineyard brand pre-cut cantaloupe, and Aldi whole cantaloupe and pre-cut fruit products. Now added to the list are Freshness Guaranteed brand and Racetrack brand pre-cut cantaloupe. Anyone with the recalled fruit should throw it away or return it to the store where it was bought. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Mark Shepard, Children.
All right, Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. We are back live at the Church of God International headquarters for our annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. A reminder, you can call or text your pledges to us, 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us on the Selwa Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. So again, call or text in your pledges, 614-6499. You can also donate online as well at emptystocking.org. We're excited to be here at the Church of God International offices this morning.
Boy, I tell you, that's the most Bridget's talked all year. That's just one. Boy, you did good.
Wore me out.
Good.
Wore me out.
It's hard for Bridget. It's hard.
I want to hear the mayor
You
talk.
come over here and do all this counting and everything.
Yes.
And Bridget's the only one here. I got a pledge.
All right, let's go to Tom Holland.
$250 from your sister and brother-in-law, Tom and Tammy Liner.
There we go.
Look at there.
Now, the check won't be good, but they'll pledge it.
Well, we'll try it.
Yeah,
Never
they'll
hurts
pledge
to
anyway.
pledge, as Max Carroll
Thank
used to
you.
tell
Yes, Max. Thank you, Tammy.
Well, let's.
Tom.
We've come to a new hour now, so let's reset here. We are live from the Church of God International Headquarters. Our kickoff morning of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We are joined this morning, of course, by our founder and chairman, Tom and Sandra Rowland. Also, as always, by Jimmy Logan, and our special guest host this morning, although they're with us, we don't feel like they're guests, we feel like they're a part of us. That is the Chancellor of Lee University, Dr. Paul Kahn, and the Director of Voices of Lee, Danny Murray. And there's a lot of great things happening at Lee, Dr. Kahn, including this Sunday, we were talking about earlier, Classic Christmas. This community loves it.
Steve, before I go to that, Danny has pointed out he has not yet been paid for the second hour.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, right.
And
my
so-
agent just called
so-
and said, you got to renegotiate.
Okay.
So don't count on him. He'll slip away on you sometimes.
Well, let me
Don't
tell
count
you
on
what
him for
you
the
can
second.
count on, Dr. Kahn. How do you pronounce that first?
Acapella.
Acapella.
Some people call it
It's Latin. Danny, would you explain the Latin roots of the phrase a cappella?
That comes from the word alahakamahuka, which means don't play the piano.
We are at Church of God Headquarters.
Well,
Danny,
all right, folks. To get back to serious business, this is Acapella Christmas, The Voices of Lee, a new CD.
Yes, sir. Brand new. It's still wrapped up.
And what we're going to do is, to the next three people
Come
who
on,
are
call.
listening to us now, call 614-6499, and you will have up at the radio station, or you can drive by this morning here at the Church of God headquarters, and we will give you a brand new. The bishop. The bishop.
Please.
Come on in.
Get more spiritual just now. No, what?
Everybody got a
Okay, folks, call 614-6499, and you've got an acapella Christmas Voices of Lee.
That's not you singing.
No, it's not, but if you'd like to, we can do it.
I don't want to do it.
That's the first time you've ever let me down.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought that you would join right in.
I'm not much of a singer, Jimmy.
Well, you've got a
What
wonderful
about a
family,
Tennessee
I'll tell you
volunteer
that.
shirt for Pastor Edwin Lipsy?
That's right.
What's happening?
I'm doing well. How are y'all this
I
morning?
thought you were a Texas fan. What happened?
Well, you got to love the one you're with. I've been there 8 years. Got to love the one you're with.
Hey, you know who I saw? Your predecessor at South Cleveland, Chris Moody, was
I'm
at Town
sorry.
Squire. I know, I'm sorry too. And he always says he's such a big friend to Deion Sanders and all this stuff. But anyway, he was wearing a UT shirt at the Town Square. I said, where do you sell out your Longhorns? Now you're selling out your Longhorns. What's going on?
Oh, no. We if they're not playing a Texas team, we're for them.
Okay, I like it. Jimmy, let's go over to you with Pastor Lipsy.
Pastor, thank you for being with us. Your church family, you and your family contribute so very, very much. And we know you didn't come out here just to show your smiling face. Talk to us about the Christmas party for children, the Empty Stocking Fund.
We're excited to be a part of it. It's one of the most dynamic ministries that I've seen in Cleveland in the 8 years that I've been here.
Wow.
The multitude of children who have their needs taken care of here. We're all so blessed. And we all quote the scripture, it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And I think sometimes we do it without understanding the true meaning of that. I would rather be in a position where I'm able to give than to be in a position where I need to receive. And the fact is, most of us in this community are in a position that we're able to give. God's been good to us. We can give $100, we can give $1,000 and never miss it. We are people who are blessed and prospered, and there are people all around us in our circle of influence who need the help, who need the encouragement at Christmas time. So South Cleveland's given $1,000 to start it off today. We'll give more as the month goes on, and we're always excited to be a part of this tremendous ministry.
How about that? South Cleveland Church of God. Isn't that wonderful?
Thank you, Pastor.
Did you give him a CD?
Would I give him a CD? Certainly I will.
One CD.
Now, well, there's one per customer, you know.
Yes.
Per customer, I got it.
Yeah. Tony Stewart just came in.
I think
and-
Dr. Stewart wants to give 10,000 places.
Oh, hello.
I just felt it.
Hello. Let him get some coffee and he'll start giving.
Wait, save one of those free CDs.
Let me say this: if you've ever been to a wedding conducted by Pastor Lipsy, it is a wonderful experience for those who are there, including the folks who are getting married, as he comes down and shares with people. Folks, the significance of today is the commitment given. I want each of you today, as you leave this facility, to please look at your mate and make a recommitment of the same nature as when you were first married.
What is this all about?
It is about Pastor Lipsy and what a wonderful human being he is.
Yeah, but he gets $50 every time he does it.
Well, $1,000 is enough today, isn't it?
Hey, let me interrupt this frivolity. We just got a text in from Cleveland High School Athletic Director Al Morris. Al, Jenna, Destin, and Kai, $100. Al, thank you very much, Brenda. So we'll put that on the chart. And also, Brenda, I tell you what, let's get an update. Brenda Lawson with us. Let's give Brenda a big hand. Come on. It's pretty good when Santa's clapping for you, Brenda. That's not bad.
Yeah, that is good. So we do have a donation from Santa and Mrs. Claus, $100.
Wow.
And, you know, if you're still got your kids in the car and you want to bring them by to see Mrs. Santa, they would be happy for the kids to come in and see them and let them bring your loose change that you have in your car. You know, every penny counts.
That's right.
So if you have loose change, let your kids come by and see Santa and Mrs. Claus. Becky Brinkley, $200. Councilman Ken and Diane Webb, $200. Pam Noons, $50. Anonymous, $40. Gary Alston, $100. Rodney and Pamela Murray, $250. Tom and Tammy Liner, $250. Fejoy and Marie Johnson, $50. Kay, Destin, Al, and Jenna Morris, as you said, the athletic director at Cleveland High School, $100. Anonymous, $7. In South Cleveland Church of God, $1,000. That brings us to $9,194.
All right, we're moving. 614-6499 is the you can call or text that line. This hour, the Empty Stocking Fund brought to you by Pool Funeral and Cremation Services. Bridget, I understand we've got some birthdays in. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday today to Robin Frederick. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line, Darren Miller eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, we're going to take a break right here. We are live from the international headquarters of the Church of God, and we appreciate Mayor Brooks and also what April Taylor's done to arrange our morning this morning. Tremendous job. Thanks to Brad Emmendorfer and Just Love Coffee. Brad also reminds you to get a great lunch or dinner at Taziki's here in Cleveland and Chattanooga. So you can get with us here. Folks, we need a good start. We need to add to this number. There's no doubt about it. We have about 1,500 children who you are helping. They're local children. Basically, they'll come to Ocoee Middle on Saturday, December the 16th, and this tradition will continue because of you. Appreciate very much Austin Chadwick, Gideon Ratcliffe for getting our technical side set up. Dwayne Williams, of course, for radio and TV. Ryan Felton back at the station. But the bottom line is we need your help. So you'd love to call. You can call. You know what's always special? Call in memory of somebody, in honor of someone. If your children are going to have a great Christmas, please remember these like we said, about 1,500 local children who will not. 423-614-6499.
And let's remind everybody to pass the hat.
Yeah, Tom, tell us about that.
Well, it really adds up when you pass the hat. What is this for, Danny? Am I going to sing? Am I going to sing or what?
Yeah.
When you pass the hat, somebody just take an initiative where you work and say, all of the fellow employees just put something in the hat there. It may amount to $15 or $55 or whatever. Tim Centerd's here from the Banner, and the Banner is probably going to give a big donation.
Yeah, they're doing
always
great.
have, yeah.
Jimmy Logan, understand we need to go over to you.
Well, Steve, what a wonderful facility it is. You've spoken about it for several years. What a beautiful, beautiful facility, the international headquarters of the Church of God. And we are so honored to have a wonderful member of the executive committee of the church. Is that correct?
Yes. So honored to be here this morning. What a great cause. I flew in from Florida late last night, and when I woke this morning, well, it was a little colder here. But what a great cause and what a great need. I'm so encouraged that when the community comes together, I always know this, we can always do more together. And so I'm happy today to donate $1,000. I'll challenge the rest of the executive committee to donate today. Hey, I'm the new guy, and so I came with money, so I challenged the rest of the committee and all of those listening today. What a needy cause, but what an army that rises up together. So we pray blessings over this holiday season, and just excited to be a part of what God is doing.
Doctor, I tell you, we didn't start this morning as we have in the past, and I understand that you are such a dynamic force in the church. Would you please give thanks for the blessings we've received?
Sure.
And pray over this community.
I'd be honored.
Thank you.
Father, we are so thankful that we have the ability to come together. Father, we have the ability to join our forces and our gifts. And Father, I just pray over this community. Father, I pray over every need. I pray for those, Father, that are less fortunate, but also pray for those that have been blessed to be moved today. Father, let us come together. Father, so many times the need before us is the call to ministry. Father, I pray we would see the need, we would meet the need, and together we would rejoice in our Savior, the real gift of Christmas. Father, I bless this time together. I bless Cleveland and this surrounding area. And Father, I just pray that the Christ of Christmas would be glorified in this season. Father, we bless your people. We bless this cause, and we pray it in the name of Christmas, the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Woo. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Tony.
Pastor. Good to see you.
Thank you, Tony. Merry Christmas. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with more in just a moment. Stand by.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. 20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
At Cleveland Ford, we had a bright idea. Let's make this a great holiday season with 2.9% financing. Let's give discounts up to $10,000, plus let's give trade assistance cash too. Let us show you how at Cleveland Ford.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Garden's Winter Wonderland. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights will be open an extra week this season, now through January 6th. Tickets available online only at crockcity.com.
We will have plentiful sunshine, but that cool air continues with highs once again only in the mid to upper 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland.
It's the kickoff of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We're live at the Church of God International Headquarters this hour, sponsored by Pool Funeral and Cremation Services. Jimmy Logan has got some special guests over there.
We certainly do, and I want to thank you, Santa Claus, for joining us this morning.
Well, it's an awesome and pleasure, and you know, I believe we're just blessed, and this is why Mrs. Claus and I, that's why we do this, is for the children. And when you put a smile on their face, you know, it gives you a smile on yourself, and it's an awesome time.
It's evidence of the spirit of Christmas. Can you sort of define the spirit of Christmas for us?
You know, the spirit of Christmas, I believe, you know, is first of all through Jesus Christ, but you know, he brings the joy and the peace, you know, to the families and to the world. And I believe that through the love of Christ that you can have that joy and that peace. And I believe that brings that spirit of Christmas, that magical, if you will, in this time of the year.
Thank you. Ms. Claus, could you share with us how many centuries you've been putting up with this man?
Many, many, many centuries.
Steve, it's great to have Santa and Mrs. Claus with us.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I love it. Danny Murray, you've got a big concert happening. Dr. Kahn and I were talking about the Classic Christmas this Sunday, which you do need tickets, but you've got something big coming up.
December 5th, next Tuesday night. You need a ticket. They're free. Just call 423-614-8320, the Voices of Lee. Our gift to the community. Acapella Christmas night. Home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. And Dr. Kahn, just a reminder, this Sunday is Classic Christmas.
That's right, 3 o'clock, same thing. And you need a ticket, but there's plenty of tickets left. You can come by our box office in Dixon Center, and or call Danny Murray's number and ask for Classic Christmas tickets.
Oh, hell, yeah. We'll just combine everyone.
Hey, 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, wonderful, big choir, big music, big decorations. We love for the community to join us for that. And I think Danny's got to leave now to teach his physics class, Danny.
Got to go get his physics class.
He teaches advanced physics at 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, so he's
a little early.
Dr. Hill is here for just a minute.
Yeah, well, I want to go to Jimmy Logan. He's, I believe he has the general overseer of the Church of God with him right now, Dr. Tim Hill. Jimmy, over to you.
I'm doing great. I'm standing next to the candy cane man.
Yes, sir, buddy. I'm in the spirit of the
Close-up
season.
of this.
I'm in the spirit for the season.
That's great. What a wonderful facility the church has, and thank you so much for allowing us to benefit from the beauty of this facility.
We're always honored to have you here and appreciate what everyone is here to do and the purpose of all of this, to just touch people throughout the city and the region. And the Church of God, the Executive Committee especially, is so honored to have you here and to participate in raising the funds for like I said, helping people everywhere.
Well, it's certainly the challenge that we were left with the Christ story, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The gift of all gifts, that God would look down upon this earth and love us so much that he would send his only begotten Son to be the sacrifice, a babe born in a manger that would grow to be the Christ who died on the cross that we could have eternal life. That's the message. That's the message.
And we can all take part in that. As Pastor Lipsky was speaking a while ago, what a wonderful thing it is to be blessed as we are and be able to give.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole message of Christmas. God is a giving God. He gave his only begotten Son. Christ gave his life, and he has imparted into us that spirit of giving, and that is manifested in such a beautiful way during this time of year. Christmas just has a way of bringing all of us together, and the sad part of it is, as we all know, that there are people who are less fortunate than others, who would love to be able to give to family and friends or whatever, and just can't because of economy or whatever the case may be. But that's where we have the opportunity to step up and help them do what they couldn't do without our help. So along with other members of the executive committee, I understand my brother Tony Stewart has been here already, but I want to join with him and add to that contribution with another $1,000 today. And encourage every pastor, every leader, every department leader in the Church of God to get on board, and let's make this a banner day today.
Let's do that, folks. The church has demonstrated its commitment to this community and its commitment to all of the people of our area and worldwide. The Church of God is worldwide.
You know, we just celebrated recently the 191st nation that we have gone into as a church denomination. Our membership has now grown to over 8.6 million members globally. Yeah. And so our membership outside the United States is much larger, of course, than inside. But it is largely the United States church that helps fund what we do outside the United States. So we have a very generous denomination. We're very proud of them.
Well, thank you so much. There's no question about it.
Dr. Hill, just a second. You know, Bridget here, Bridget Forrester, attends Mount Olive. Now, has Mount Olive completed their papers? Are they officially a Church of God church?
You know
still?
What? Gary Sears made sure that was done before he passed it to James.
Okay,
so we're in good shape.
Bridget gets nervous, because she knows you have the tithing records here at the Church of God headquarters. So she gets really nervous about this time of year.
He's among the top. He's among the top.
Mr. Logan, did you hear what I just said?
No, I did not.
Just a minute. Dr. Hill, just a minute.
Oh, well, that's...
Get that?
Well,
anybody get that?
We're in his place.
Well, all right. But still, just a minute.
Well, I think it's notable to say I can preach and hold it down to just 1 minute.
Oh,
amen.
That is possible.
Jesus wept. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hill, for having us. We are live. Brenda Lawson, I tell you, let's get an update from you, and then we're going to continue to get our contact information out there and find out what's happening here. So kick off the Empty Stocking Fund.
Okay, we have heard from Gary Austin, $100. Rodney and Pamela Murray, $250. Tom and Tammy Liner, $250. Fee Joy and Marie Johnson, $50.
Fajoy from Lee University. I love Fajoy.
Kia, Destin, Allen, Jenna Morris from Cleveland High School Athletic Director, $100. Anonymous, $7. South Cleveland Church of God, $1,000. David and Marilyn Sherlin, in honor of their brother-in-law, Craig Hancock, $1,000.
Thank you, David.
Virgie Parker, $50. Dr. Tony Stewart here at Church of God, one of the overseers, $1,000. And the Church of God International, $1,000. That brings us to $12,244.
Jimmy Logan is going to have to leave. He's got to go represent Danny Murray in court here in a few minutes. But Jimmy, any final word from you here, buddy?
Folks, today is just the beginning. The $12,000 total to date is a small beginning when we're looking at the big picture for the next 9 days and the rest of today. Don't hesitate to go to MyMix1041. Just push the button, contribute to the Empty Stocking Fund. It's easily done. make sure if you want to come by the station. If you don't, we've got folks who will come to see you if you need to. And when you pick up your children this afternoon from school, look at them, know how much you love them, and think of the children who don't have a parent who are driving that car. They're riding a school bus, maybe getting off at home without a parent there waiting for them. Folks, this is about helping those who are in need. And we have a great selection process. Brenda, thank you so much for your leadership. Yep. You're just an incredible human being, and what a great contributor to our community and to our state and around the world. No question about it. Thanks, Steve, for letting me be with you once again. Call 614-6499. Make your contribution now.
We couldn't do it without you. Thank you, Jimmy. Dr. Kahn, what a wonderful morning we're having here, isn't it?
Hey, what a great opening. My goodness. And I'm sitting here by one of my Cleveland heroes, Brenda Lawson, and I've been watching her do this for many years. Jimmy Logan's leaving, but he actually gave $1,001, which is pretty good. Did you give two, Jimmy?
No, one. I just gave one, Paula, but I wanted you to go ahead and give one, and I thought that you might just do that.
Well, I might do that, but or at least 50 cents. I got a couple of quarters, but I don't want to get too far ahead of you, Jimmy, because you're leaving me here with
where you're. 2 quarters, and I'll contribute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. Now we're making a deal.
Okay, yeah. Well, Jimmy's always one up, you know. So we lose the Clarence Darrow of Bradley County. You're leaving me here with the Don Rickles of Bradley County. Yeah.
Dr. Kahn, actually the firm gave the $1,000.
Yeah, okay.
Jimmy hasn't given anything yet.
Hey, to get serious though, Steve, boy, what a wonderful kickoff. What a wonderful first hour of what's going to be 2 weeks of giving. And of course, Jimmy Logan always points us back to the real emotional heart of this thing, which is all those kids out there that are going to really have a better Christmas because everybody gave $10, $5, $50, whatever you can do. So,
well, I was especially touched as Brenda was checking that list there a minute ago, that $7 gift, you know, and we always talk about there's a lady probably listening right now who Bridget gives us $1. Mm-hmm. She calls it our faith dollar because people ask, they say, you know, what's the goal every year? And my grandfather would always say, well, let's do $1 more than last year. And so I know Becky Sheehan, I believe.
Becky Sheehan, that's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's really appreciate everyone gathering. We're not done. We're going to continue on till about 9 o'clock. Bridget, catch us up. Anything we need to know here?
Yeah, that's right. So just a reminder, call or text in your pledges, 614-6499. You can also, like I said, call or text that same number, 614-6499, online at emptystocking.org.
All right, and so I tell you, we're going to take a quick break right here. We're live at the International Headquarters, the Church of God. They are so good to us. Appreciate Mayor Kevin Brooks setting this up for us every year. And again, April Taylor's done an incredible job working with Just Love Coffee and Brad Emmendorfer and his team. They've provided coffee and breakfast this morning. Really, really appreciate that so much. Going to take a quick time out here. Come back. Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're on mixtv.tv. Now, I understand we got a heavy presence this morning on social mediums. So if you're watching us on Facebook or Instagram or some illegal social media outlet somewhere around the world, hey, a comment with a donation. You can do that. There's many, many new ways to give, and we've experienced that the last several years. We're back in just a moment. Again, a big thanks to Brian Poole Funeral and Cremation Services. Brian purchased Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, Fike Funeral Home, and Serenity a few months ago. Brian's going to drop by and see us, but Poole Funeral and Cremation Services are our sponsor this hour. Back in a moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland.
We probably have the best facilities in the area. They're very spacious, accommodating. We have 4 big visitation rooms, big chapel. We can live stream services as well now, have that capability. I enjoy serving and ministering to that family. That's the thing I'm doing. I'm a servant. I just love helping families at the worst time of their life. I feel like God's given me something to work with, and I try just to use His ministry. We treat your family like they're our family.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Choosing the right healthcare plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time, a furniture store, but now a mattress factory. Now, really, I wanted to be president, but then I didn't like the politics.
Well, I wanted to be an FBI agent, but then I became a mom and realized how passionate I am about sleep. I sleep good because we're taking care of our friends and neighbors.
Well, you have a good mattress, too.
That's a good point.
So I guess for over 44 years now, our recipe for success has been rather simple. Just make the best mattresses that we can, offer them at the best price we can to our loyal customers, and hopefully we'll get some more in the Chattanooga area. Now we're into our 3rd generation of leadership with Kristen and Taylor coming on board.
And it's our dream come true. And that's the legacy that we want to pass down to our 4th generation too.
Mermaid mattress, handmade, hand-delivered.
Cool air continues with highs once again only in the mid to upper 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
At CHI Memorial, a team of stroke specialists offer comprehensive neurovascular services, including advanced
Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. All right, folks, you got to go get on that phone.
What's the rest of
call
it?
with a donation to the Empty Stocking Fund. Brenda, I mean, she has been so loyal to do this for
Danny's
how
got
many
his
years?
Oprah microphone.
Since 1995.
My Lord, that's almost 12 years. Look at there. What are we going to say? Tom Rowland, what are you going to say about that?
I'm going to say I've got buttons here that I paid
You were
for.
here when it all started.
Looky here.
Come on, folks, let's get in this
If you
last
can
few
listen to
minutes
what
here.
I'm getting ready to say, Jimmy. I'm not Jimmy. You're not Jimmy Logan.
Yeah, I'm close.
That's his twin brother, Danny Murray.
Yeah. It's okay in Cleveland to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Not Happy Holidays.
Merry
Danny,
Christmas.
Danny,
to
do we
you.
have a little? Do we have a little chorus we could do? A little Christmas chorus, a
He
little
didn't know
Christmas
the- he didn't
song.
know the rest of it.
Can you lead us? Can you lead us in something?
Oh, yes. I'm telling you what I'm thinking about right now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And the next line I forgot.
May your heart beat.
Where
light.
my So have yourself a merry little Christmas and give to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Here comes food.
Here comes food right here.
Me.
Me. We need you to give, folks. We're in our last 2 minutes.
2 minutes. There they are, and we're live at the International
how about it?
Headquarters
Come
of
on
the
through.
Church of God. Thank you. Brenda Lawson is
right.
the woman of business. Thank you very much.
Call this number. Tell them what to call, Bridget. Call.
Bridget.
Number is 614-6499. You can call or text us at that number or go to mymix1041.com. Donate online.
What's wrong with 472-6511?
You can call
We
that
can
too.
do that.
You can do
Yes.
that too.
Call that too.
Yeah, buddy. I was going to call 911 the other day, and I couldn't remember the number.
Danny Murray's here. Of course, we're joined by Brenda Lawson, Bridget, obviously here with us, and Dwayne Williams is somewhere. We are in our final half hour of our kickoff, and Brenda was telling us off the air, we've already surpassed last year's kickoff, which is great news and a great start. Jimmy did make the comment, and he's very right on this. This is only the beginning. When you start thinking about 1,500 children for the party this year that you put on. This community puts it on every year. You've never failed. You've never let us down. And you've never, forget us, you've never let the children down. It is a big project. It really is. But over the next 10 days, you're going to hear a lot. We're going to have some fun. My grandfather Littlefield would talk about the Lord blesses a cheerful giver. You cannot be, let me tell you something. I challenge you. If you're sad this morning, if you're down this morning, give to a child.
That's it.
Give to a child. I guarantee you'll feel good about it, and you'll feel good in your heart. And so, anyway.
Let's talk about all the volunteers who've been shopping.
Oh, my goodness,
Brenda
Tom.
has got everybody together, and they've been shopping for the kids.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Brenda's got us a new total over there, don't you?
I wish. No.
Oh.
But, Brenda, the shopping has been incredible.
The shopping has been incredible. The first Sunday had volunteers come out, and we got a couple hundred done. The second Sunday, we had volunteers come out, and we shopped for 850 kids in one day.
My goodness.
Wow.
Because of the volunteers.
My goodness.
We actually wrap every present so the kid doesn't know what they're getting when the parents pick them up, and we have had wrappers. We are up to date as of right now.
Unbelievable.
On the wrapping. We will be shopping again December the 6th. At Walmart on Key Street, we have about 150 kids left, I think, to shop for, and so then we'll get those wrapped, and then we'll be ready for the party. And my understanding is we have a lot of volunteers who are volunteering for the party this year.
Yeah, I tell you, Brenda, as the community grows, first of all, the need grows, that's number one. But then we have so many people who hear about the Empty Stocking Fund, and I really try to keep it in my mind that, not everybody's been around 50 years or whatever. They don't really know about this. We have so many new people here, but we have new people who want to join in. We have new people who want to give. We have new people who want to volunteer.
We do. And, the 2 Sundays that we were at Walmart, we had people walk up and just say, because we kind of take over Walmart.
That's right.
And so they come up to us and they're like, what is this? What are you doing? And when we tell them, we have several people, they'll pull out $20 or $50 and say, here, I would like to help a child. So
that's right.
And they'd never heard about the program till they actually saw us there.
And Danny's used to hearing, what are you doing? You're used to that question quite a bit,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I get that often. Hey, we need to say thanks to Brad Emmendorfer for bringing this coffee over. Go buy Just Love Coffee over in the Pie Center and tell them thanks and buy some coffee. They had gift cards, half price, on Black Friday. How about that? Maybe you can talk him into doing another one of those.
Do it for the Empty
It's a
Stocking
great
Fund.
place.
It is, and it's become a great meeting place for that area of town. People are getting together there a lot, and the food's good, and it's all right there. And Bridget, I know, Mixed Mornings overall is served by Tzatziki's, which is also Brad Emmendorfer.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Right,
so stop by and see
right.
them for a great lunch or dinner today. They're in the Target Shopping Center.
And they'd love to cater, Katoya and our friends there would love to cater your Christmas event.
Absolutely, yeah. So go to tzatziki's.com. You can also download the free Tzatziki's app as well.
So let's do a couple of things here. Let's get an update on our pledges with Brenda Lawson. Again, we really thank Poole Funeral and Cremation Services, Brian Poole, and Brian purchased the Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, also Fike and Serenity Funeral Homes, and put them under the Poole brand name. But while Brenda gets ready, Bridget, Remind us, how can people get a hold of us this morning?
Okay, you can call or text us. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line. Text
Dr.
us
Gary
on the
Lewis.
Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, EXP Realty. Again, 614-6499. Call or text us. You can also donate online as well at mymix1041.com.
Brenda Lawson, bring us up to date.
Okay, we heard from South Cleveland Church of God, $1,000. David and Marilyn Sherlin, in honor of brother-in-law Craig Hancock, $1,000. Virgie Parker, $50. Dr. Tony Stewart here at Church of God Overseer, $1,000. Church of God International Headquarters, $1,000. Dr. Wayne and Pamela Brewer, $100. That brings us to $12,345.
Yay!
Hey, let me,
12,000.
Brenda, let me bring, I just got this myself. David Sherlin sent us this, and I did not realize this, David. I'm just going to quote, Steve and Brenda quote, Marilyn and I want to make our annual contribution to the Empty Stocking Fund. This is David and Marilyn Sherlin. He said, this year is a little different. We lost my brother-in-law, Craig Hancock, last weekend. My goodness, I didn't know that. In Eatonton, Georgia. Craig was known around the world in the shooting world. He coached national, world, and Olympic champions in skeet shooting. Now, I'm going to pause the direct quote here because, David, I believe this is who you connected us with when the Olympics were happening. He actually joined us on the air, so I'm literally just finding out about this. Quote, I'm going to go back to the direct quote from David. His son, Vincent, Marilyn's nephew, Vincent Hancock, is a 3-time gold medalist in the Olympics. He is returning to Paris next year to attempt an unprecedented 4th gold medal. The loss of Craig has been devastating for Maryland. They were extremely close. In honor of him this year, I'd like to make a donation of $1,000 to a man that constantly sowed into youth in a sport that gets less recognition than many others. But his contributions were still vast. Thanks again for all you do. I hate this, Bridget. We had him on the air with us probably a couple of years ago, I guess, maybe 2020. No, you know what? It's 2021 when they did the Summer Olympics, delayed from the pandemic.
Yeah, that's right. And yes, Marilyn was very close to him. And I know she has shared this at church, but 45 people were saved at his funeral this past week. So that's...
I didn't know anything about it. I'm so sorry to hear this.
Yeah,
well,
definitely praying for the family.
And, you know, Brenda, there's an example. People can give in memory and you know, do that. It's a tremendous tribute to people to give to a child.
Yes, you can give in memory, you can give in honor of someone. Any donation, even if it's just pennies, any donation helps a child at Christmas. We have children, you know, again this year, you know, people ask, like, how do you get their names? Well, we get the majority of the names come through the city schools and the county schools. There's no one who knows a child's situation at home better than a teacher. So that's how we get our names. And the parents fill out a list of what size clothing they have and a wish list of what they would like to have. And, you know, this year we have towels and sheets and blankets again. You know, any type of bedding that you can get for my child would be helpful. I mean, it's, you know, we take for granted what we have.
Oh, my Lord.
Bridget has mentioned her church, but Dr. Sears has not been here yet.
Well, and
Dr.
you know
Gary
what?
Sears.
I think they're planning on coming a little later this year is what
And
what
give
they
more.
told me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why do you keep moving that
Well,
microphone?
I'm trying to help you.
Well,
I'm just trying
there's
to help.
not much help. Steve, you remember when Brother Littlefield started the party with children? The party was in the trunk of a car.
It is. You know, I was telling somebody asked me about that yesterday. They knew the Empty Stocking Fund was kicking off today, and so come on in, Brian. And so you know, I was telling him. As a matter of fact, it started out of the trunk of his car, and again, you know, Tom, we take for granted that people know that, but there are new people in town. Reverend Littlefield was your friend.
Yes,
one of your
absolutely,
closest friends.
absolutely.
So Reverend Littlefield was my grandfather, and he got us started in all this. 1945, he was from the state of Maine, came to Cleveland in
A
45.
drummer.
He was
Played
a drummer.
the drum, yeah.
And but he started a church, Cleveland Evangelistic Center, which became Lamb's Furniture, down on Edmond Street. Actually, is right there, Bridget, where the Salvation Army is. And then he just continued on and built Faith Memorial Church, where the former George R. Stewart mansion was. Bought that property,
Mansion.
built it.
I like that.
It was,
That's
yeah,
good. I like it.
1959, and then went on. And then this started the homeless shelter with Tom Rowland's help and Beecher Hunter and many others. That homeless shelter that's still there, Cleveland Emergency Shelter, and really went on and did a lot of great things with his friend Tom Rowland. And he would always have a project to do, and he would call Tom first. Well, about 7 or 8 years ago, and Sandra and Brenda and Jennifer, myself, Tom, of course, came together and said, you know what, let's put all this together. And it's been the best decision that we've made in a long time. But that's the story. Well, I'm going to bring on our friend Brian Poole. Brian, come on over here, buddy. Come to the pulpit. Brian Poole, he is an Auburn fan. He's from Dothan originally. You're still recovering from Saturday night, surely.
Yes, sir. It was a heck of a ball game, and I hated to see it end the way it did. But we've been on the winning end of it in Jordan-Hare several times, so it's all good.
And it was the 10th anniversary, I know, of the
of Kick Six.
Kick Six, that's
sure
right.
was.
Well, Brian,
yeah.
and something even more serious is the Empty Stocking Fund, and this is your first experience. And I tell you what I want to do before we get to the Empty Stocking Fund. Let's talk about Poole Funeral Home and Pure Funeral and Cremation Services. You joined us in September.
Yes, sir.
Right after you had officially purchased Ralph Buckner, Fike, and Serenity.
Right.
Give us an update. I know you're meeting a lot of great people here locally.
Yeah, I have met a lot of people, serving a lot of families already, which has been good. Holidays seem like it gets busy, for obvious reasons. Things happen and accidents happen and just things happen in general. But it's been really good. We've met a lot of good people, a lot of good families I've met and got to talk to, and just been enjoying being in Cleveland. And for a lot of people, we are renovating Fike Funeral Home, doing a lot of new painting and flooring and things like that. Just giving that place an update.
Mayor
it needed.
Brooks and I were there last week, and
sure
it was just incredible what you're doing in there.
Yes, it's amazing to see that place come back to life. With the updates we're doing, it's just been wonderful. So just thank you for having me come over this morning and speak a little bit, chat with you guys, and learning more about the Empty Stocking Fund as well.
Yeah, you and I were discussing the Empty Stocking Fund a couple of weeks ago, and it truly is amazing because, Brian, as you're finding out, being in Cleveland and Bradley County, these people are the best people in the world. I make fun of them most of the year. I really do, but it's because I love them.
Sure.
I learned that from Tom. But anyway, this is the moment, this is the time, this is the 10 days when we all come together and we all want to make sure that about 1,500 local children, there's some wonderful projects. Oh my goodness, my buddy Bob Donaghy.
Yeah.
There are some wonderful projects that happen worldwide, and we need those, and they're wonderful. This happens literally right here. Right here in Cleveland and Bradley County. These children are given toys. They're given food when needed, clothing when needed. And it's truly a project that Tom and Sandra Rowland started on the radio, that my grandfather started as far as the party, that Brenda Lawson and her organization has been doing since 1995. We all came together about 7 years. We can't remember, 7, 8 years ago, something like that. Probably Judge Donaghy could tell us how long that was ago. But anyway, Brian, this is what it's all about, and I can't thank you enough for being here.
Sure. Well, I just want to bring by a little gift from all of our employees.
Oh, wow.
This is from all of our staff at the Poole family of funeral homes all over Cleveland. It's $1,000.
Oh, my goodness.
We just want to be able to give that back because I told you when I first met you, sitting in Ralph Buckner's funeral home back in August, I guess it was, that I believe in being part of the community, giving part of the community, and serving. And this is just a little token of what our employees and myself, we decided to do.
Thank you so much.
And we just glad to be a part of it.
That's going to buy a lot of toys, Brian.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Brian, if people want more information about Poole Funeral Homes, the family of funeral homes, what would you encourage them to do?
I mean, stop and come by. That's the best thing to do. Come meet us. You're not hearing something on the street. You're actually seeing people there, working there in the community. We've got a good staff of people that really cares about people, and that's what it's all about, serving people and caring about the community. And that's just who we are and what we're about. And you don't have to set an appointment. Just stop in. Got coffee always brewing, got cold water, So just sit down and talk to us, and we'll show you around, show you what we're doing.
I'll tell you, I have gotten to know Brian over the last few months, and he's the real deal. He's very genuine and cares about people at your darkest hour. Thank you so much, Brian. God bless you.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. We're going to be talking to Brian throughout the campaign. And, well, don't give the money to us.
I'll take the money.
This is Tom Rowland. Brenda, this is Brian, Brenda Lawson, right there. And hang out with us if you can for a second. I tell you, I want to bring up Bob Donaghy. Bob has helped us for so many years. Bridget, hand him that mic, would you? Bob, Judge Sandra Donaghy.
Thank you.
And Bob, tell us, first of all, how are you doing?
We're doing great. We had a great Thanksgiving, had some family in from out of town. Our nephew came from the Army and took some leave, and so we had a big Thanksgiving.
Bob, well, that's wonderful to hear. You and I see each other a lot of times when I'm out there whipping up on Mike Griffin on the tennis court. And by the way, we will not hear from Mike. Mike is the biggest Scrooge in Cleveland, the head of the Chamber of Commerce. He hates children, by the way, so we will not hear a word from him. But Bob, you and Sandra, why are you a part of this on a yearly basis?
Well, I think for a very important reason. You know, Sandra, of course, is our criminal court judge and is dedicated to this community and loves everybody in it. But I think the important thing is to just do our part to help out our community and to help out those people in need. Because it's you know, a judge isn't someone up on a pedestal. There's someone that's down there working with the people, trying to change lives, trying to help people as best they can, and to bring justice to the community when someone does get into serious trouble. And so it's just something we believe in.
Well, Bob, I can't thank you and Judge Donaghy enough. You help us every year. And Tom, I tell you, it's those people who help us on an annual basis that
every
really
every year, and then it grows and grows and grows. Judge Donaghy is also a board member on Cleveland 100.
That's right.
As you are.
That's right.
Brenda's the chairman.
Brenda chairman.
Brenda lobbies for that job about every year.
Bob, thanks so much.
Oh, you're quite welcome. We're happy to do it.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Bob.
And Merry Christmas to all of you, and let's hope that we break our goal this year.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
We're going to
All
do
right.
it.
Let's start.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you, Bob. We'll see you. We'll see you at Kenneth Tinsley Park.
There we go. Absolutely. If we don't freeze to death.
That's right. All right, let's take a break. We are going to come back on the other side of the hour. This hour brought to you by Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Poole Funeral Home, Brian Poole. Thanks to them and their staff, a $1,000 donation to the Empty Stocking Fund. We very much appreciate that. Bridget, I tell you, I want to go to you because and you'll take us to break here, but we need to get that contact information out. We're going to stay on there another half hour or so live from the Church of God International Headquarters.
That's right. You can call or text in your pledges, 614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499. Call or text in your pledges. You can also donate online very easily as well at mymix1041.com. You're also welcome to stop by and see us here in person. As Steve mentioned, we're going to be here for about another half hour at the Church of God International Headquarters. You're welcome to stop by the station any morning this week or next week as well. We would love to see you. We're going to be back with more here in just a minute from the Church of God International Headquarters, Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv.
Want some coffee? Come on. He loves coffee like I do. Brenda, officially, this is Brian Poole.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
At Cleveland Ford, we had a bright idea. Let's make this a great holiday season with big discounts, attractive financing, and trade-in assistance cash to help our customers get the most for their trade. So that's what we're doing. All this month, we have 2.9% financing for 60 months available. We have discounts up to $10,000. We have up to $2,000 in bonus cash available. Plus, buy now and get no payments till February of next year. Let us show you how at Cleveland Ford.
This Mix 1041 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. September is PAD Awareness Month. Understanding peripheral arterial disease, or PAD, is vital for your well-being. PAD is a condition where arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood to your legs become narrowed or blocked due to a buildup of plaque. Certain risk factors increase your chances of developing PAD, including smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a family history of vascular disease. Early stages of PAD might not exhibit noticeable symptoms, but as it progresses, you might experience leg pain, cramping, weakness, or numbness. If left untreated, PAD can lead to serious complications like non-healing sores, infections, and even amputation. However, the good news is that a timely intervention can significantly improve outcomes. No referral is needed, appointments within 3 days, accepting new patients, 5 convenient locations. Find out more at vascular Institute of Chattanooga.com.
Below normal, only in the mid to upper 40s, so do enjoy at least that sunshine. For tonight, it'll be mostly clear and below freezing. Lows from 22 to 30 degrees across the area. On Tuesday, we will have plentiful sunshine, but that cool air continues with highs once again only in the mid to upper 40s. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by M&M Construction.
Welcome back. It's hour number 3, and we're live on the kickoff morning. We love it. Of the Empty Stocking Fund here on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're on MixTV.tv as we say good morning. This morning, this hour brought to you by Cleveland Ford. I was in touch with Doug Vierthal over the weekend. He says Ford will be making a donation, and we appreciate that. Look forward to it. I'm joined here as we are going to be wrapping up in the next few minutes by, of course, we have Dwayne Williams, we have Bridget, we have Cleveland Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland, our founder of all this, and, of course, Brenda Lawson. And, Brenda, we do know, and you and I were just talking off the air, we're going to be getting some prizes, some great prizes from some of our affiliate partners, including, I've been told, the Tennessee Titans are going to be with us again this year. The Atlanta Braves organization is going to be with us. I understand the University of Tennessee is going to be back with us. And there's some others who are going to be, they donate every year. They get prizes every year based on contributions. So that's something we're going to key in on a little more tomorrow morning. But this is a pretty long deal here, 10 days.
It is. We have 10 days of giving, and like you said, we will have some great prizes that will be at the end. We'll be giving out to people who have donated, and we don't necessarily do that based on how much you give, but
if you give,
you're going to be put in the drawing. So.
And we're going to do our first drawing because Danny Murray, the director of the Voices of Lee, has given several CDs. And so we're going to do a drawing from people who've given this morning. You can still give, Bridget. How can they do that?
You can call or text us 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line. Text us on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. So again, call or text us 614-6499 or online at mymix1041.com.
We get busy, and rightfully so, but we do, Dwayne, we have some sports notes that we need to mention. The top story this morning is Bradley Central High School and Walker Valley had tremendous seasons, but they both ended on Friday night.
Yeah, as we were listening to the broadcast on the app, was flipping back and forth like you do when something like this is going on. When Bradley tied it up, you kind of felt good there for a little while, but just kudos to our two coaches doing a tremendous job, pouring into the programs and the youth of this community, the high school kids, and we were just so proud of them, and know that we got another chance next year.
Well, for Walker Valley, it was the best season in their history, and Dwayne, you've spent a lot of time as the voice of Walker Valley up there, and for Bradley Central, their best finish since 1976, and so I talked to both Damon Floyd and Drew Akins over the weekend, and just a big congratulations to them. Dwayne, the Titans got a win yesterday, beat the Panthers in the Loser Bowl 17-10.
Yeah, well, the Panthers was 1-9, something like that.
Well, they got a bright future, though. That what's a quarterback's Bryant? Oh goodness, he's from Alabama. He's a quarterback of the Panthers. I can't remember.
You know what? I don't keep up with the Panthers, so I don't know.
Well, anyway, he's going to be great, though. I guarantee you. Anyway, Titans win. Falcons won. Yep. Jesus must be coming, and we're in the right place if the Falcons won. 24-15. As Mayor Brooks lets out a hallelujah over the Saints yesterday. Sunday Night Football last night. Ravens over the Chargers 20-10. Tonight, Monday Night Football, Bears at the Vikings. That's an old-fashioned rivalry. We'll have it, Dwayne, on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Our radio coverage presented by Toyota of Cleveland locally. And Monte Burney, my friend, the general manager of Toyota, reminds everyone that Toyota is now the official automotive partner of the NFL.
Yeah, I was with Monte on a Black Friday, and man, they've got a stack of cars in there, new and pre-owned, so we had a good time with Monte. It was great to be a part of what he's got going on.
All right, we've got a guy. Hey, Bo, I want to send you over with Dwayne. Dwayne Williams has got Bo Burris and another lady here from Smart Bank. Dwayne, I want to turn things over to you.
All right, Bo, who'd you bring here with you?
Sandy McBride. She's
Sandy,
our branch manager, and we're happy to be here. It's hard to believe it's that time of year again, isn't it?
It is. We see you guys pretty much every time this first day, and we're so glad to have you here this morning. So tell us what we're going to be doing this morning.
I'm making a personal donation, and so is Sandy McBride. So I'm donating $100 for the empty stocking.
Thank you.
And it always goes a long ways. I appreciate the work you do. Brenda, thank you for all the many years of hard work she has put into this, and we just proud to be here.
Yes.
What's going on at Smart Bank? Can you tell us what you guys are doing this season?
We are just trying to survive. The banking industry, as you know, has been a challenging year, and but we're here and we're here to serve, and we're excited about the future as always. And
absolutely.
I think this is my 32nd year in banking in Cleveland, Tennessee. So hard. I had hair when I started.
Yeah. Me too, probably.
Sandy McBride's been in banking. How long have you been in banking?
28 years.
Wow.
So there's a lot of experience right here, Steve, if you need some banking, right?
We'd like to challenge all of our banking friends to come down and make a pledge, as they always stand up and come in, and we encourage them to do so.
All right, I'll let you give a little bit of information about what you brought today as well.
Well, I brought a $50 donation, a personal donation. Bo and I had talked about this morning, and we wanted to do something this year, and I know he does this every year, so I thought I'd just come on down with him and make a donation as well.
Well, we really appreciate that more than you know.
Well, thank you.
Well, Steve, there you go.
Sandy, tell us a little more about Smart Bank, and especially the branch that you lead here.
Well, we're on Key Street at 3200 Key Street. We've been here since 2016. We were actually a different bank, and Smart Bank came into town, bought us. It's been a wonderful experience, and we love Smart Bank. We love our customers, and
hello.
And Mayor Brooks just said that we were the smartest bank in town.
Yes, he's trying out.
He's trying out for a new commercial.
Oh, okay. Well, we know where to come when we're ready to do a commercial, I guess.
Do you
We
drink
appreciate
smart
that.
water? We've never heard that joke before. Hey, Bo.
You're going to hurt the mayor's feelings there.
Hey,
Hello
Bo.
there. Come on.
Bo.
Come on. Come everyone.
Bo.
I'm staying with the money.
Hey, Bo. Do you drink smart water?
Oh,
We
yes,
do.
there we go.
And we do actually have our own smart water.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that we, give. It's for anyone.
My granddaughter's
wants to
favorite
come
candy
down.
are Smarties.
Yeah.
Ah.
We give those out sometimes too. Yeah.
I love it.
But
Well,
yeah.
guys, thanks so much, and hello to Matt, Jenny, and everybody at Smart Bank, and we really appreciate it. Bo helps us every year, usually kicks us off in the banking
Who is
world.
Matt Jenny?
Well, that's a good question, and I think Bo wants to know that too. Anyway, Mayor Kevin Brooks, buddy, thank you for setting this up again. This has been tremendous. This has been, and Brenda's told us, even better than last year financially.
I must admit, I can take zero credit. Unlike you, Steve, I
Yeah.
take zero credit because April Taylor and the Church of God team.
Come on up,
Cameron
April. I want
Fisher,
to talk to you for a second.
Set all this up, got Santa Claus here, got the coffee, and I'm very grateful for the great Church of God team.
I want to. Oh, did we miss everything? Dr. Khan turned his mic off, which he used to do that when.
I was going to say, that's not the first.
When Kevin went to Lee,
There's
Dr.
no
Khan.
on-off switch, Gideon. Oh, towards me.
Oh, well, we picked up.
It's a
some of it,
directional mic.
Sadly, yeah, that's all we have. Hey, I wanted to say, Kevin, why don't you introduce April to everybody?
Ladies and gentlemen, April Taylor.
There we go. April, thank you so much for what you've done here this morning. It's been, like I told you, it's been the best we've ever had here.
Well, thank you, and you're welcome. I mean, this is an honor, and it's a privilege to be able to extend Christmas cheer to our community. So, and I'm a proponent of community service.
Absolutely. Talk about the Church of God here. You know, we've heard from several people, including the General Overseer, Dr. Hill, and many others. You've got a really caring community here, don't you?
Yes, we do. We have a very caring community.
Great staff. Tell me about Just Love Coffee. You got this set up with Brad and all of them?
Well, as Mayor Brooks reeled me into this.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
had lots of questions to ask, like Santa's going to be there, isn't he? And then started thinking about coffee and Danishes,
Breakfast,
and
yeah.
people like to come for food, don't they? So I began trying to reach out to Just Love Coffee, and they so kindly donated for this cause.
April, were you born in April?
No, sir.
Most April people were.
Yes, no. July.
So all the good people are in
Steve.
July. Good Lord, what have you? How did you get this? Oh, there we go. We're good.
It's chopped.
It's. I'm gonna stand up a little bit.
Like your top.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for trying not to come on something, but thanks for doing this. How do you have any idea how long we've been doing this?
This 2024 is my 20th anniversary here at the Church of God. I know, believe it or not, it's shocking. And so I've calculated about 15 or 16 years we've been hosting the ESF. So we're thrilled to continue doing it. The Church of God has been a part of this community for over 100 years. It just belongs here. We have a tremendous ministry around the world, but all of that starts right here in the Cleveland, Tennessee zip code. And so I'm thrilled every year that the Church of God is able to host this. I was thrilled the General Overseer brought a check, the Assistant Overseer, Dr. Stewart, brought a check. I'm thrilled to hear that the Church of God is supporting this. And I've seen so many employees, both named and unnamed, coming here through the lobby, dropping off donations. And so I'm thrilled that our family is what we call it. The Church of God family is supporting this.
As mayor of Cleveland, what does this mean to you from a city standpoint, as far as the overall effort and the
part? It goes city council at 1 o'clock. So today is well, we're called the City with Spirit. Mayor Emeritus Rowland is here, and in addition
Best
to
mayor Monday can buy.
the best mayor we've ever had, in addition to his "We Say Merry Christmas in Cleveland" button, he's also the father of the City with Spirit motto. And it really is more than just a slogan. I think today demonstrates this truly is a city with spirit. It doesn't matter what the cause or what the situation, this city and our surrounding communities respond so strongly. And to be a part of that, to be elected to serve following this great man and following in his footsteps of this city, it truly is. Everywhere we go, even just this past weekend, what's going on in Cleveland? It's just growing. What's going on in Bradley County? And of course, I say God has blessed us. And I believe it's because of days like this. God blesses us because we bless others.
I think it's all the giving, and like you said, there are so many great causes, and that really comes to light this time of the year. I tell you what, we're about to sign off here in a moment, but Brenda, why don't we get another update and find out what's happening? People are, as you get ready, people are calling the volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line. Eric's going to join us later this week, 423-614-6499. They're texting the Sell with Darren Miller text line, Darren at eXp Realty. I know we'll hear from Darren Miller at some point over the next 10 days. And you can, if you're watching us on one of our social mediums, as Bridget says, you can comment there. Brenda Lawson, let's get a final check-in as we thank Cleveland Ford. We are Cleveland Ford, building that new dealership over there, for sponsoring this hour.
We have heard from Barry and Brenda Melton in honor of Barry's mother, Edna Melton, who passed away recently, $100.
They help us every year.
Robert and Judge Sandra Donaghy, $500. Staff of Poole Family Funeral Homes, $1,000. Bo and Joanne Burris, $100. Sandy McBride, $50. And they're from Smart Bank, for a total of $14,095.
Whoa! Hey, Dwayne Williams. So, you know, we've had a wonderful, wonderful broadcast this morning here at the Church of God International Headquarters, but it ain't over. And by the way, we got 10 days. Tell me what's happening the rest of the day.
Yeah, we still got the rest of the day that we want people to call or text or go to our website, use the app, whatever way you can give online there. And we're going to continue to do this. You may not be able to do it because you're at work and you maybe have a strict boss like Steve is to me and Bridget.
That's right.
To where you can't get on your phones, you can't do things like that. But once you get home a little bit later tonight, you can do this at any point that's convenient for you. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. You'll see it at the very top there. Click on that, and it'll take you to the site that you can give. It's also in the Mix 1041 app. It will be at the studio all day today until 5, 6 o'clock this evening. You can call 614-6499, make those pledges. And then, of course, as we've been mentioning, the Darren Miller eXp Realty text line, same number, 614-6499. Make sure you give us your name and the amount that you're pledging if you're texting. And then also, if you're doing it in memory or honor of someone, please include that so we can mention that as we make those announcements this week.
Dwayne, something I love that you've done the last few years, especially on your afternoon broadcast, when you have the children calling in and you have the parents calling in as they get out of school. And I'm telling you, you've really rustled up some things. I know last year you were having schools compete against each other and donations, that sort of thing. It was a lot of fun, and I know you'll probably continue that this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've got a child that likes to get on the radio, maybe tell us their name and what school they go to, maybe say hi to some other people this afternoon, whether it's $5 or $10 or just a change that's in your console of your car, we would love for you to do that this afternoon. We'll start around 3 o'clock, and we'd love to hear them on the radio. So again, you can start calling at 614-6499 for the Mix Afternoon Drive Show, and we'd love to talk to the kids this afternoon. So
Tell
Steve,
where the studio is.
Steve is right there. Tom, it's right there on Mouse Creek Road, right across from Duracell.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll be able to come by and make those donations in person if you would like. And yes, the Copper Top radio station.
Hey, Tom Rowland, I understand Mrs. Rowland says you've got to get out of here. Anything you want to add before we go here? Before you go?
What's you getting out of here for?
I don't know. Apparently you've got an appointment.
I do.
Here in about 5 minutes. So
it's unusual to have an appointment.
Well, hey, that's all right. Bridget, I'll just go around the panel here, and I tell you what we're going to do. Bridget, take us to one final break. Ryan Felton back at the station. Thank you so much, buddy. You've done a tremendous job back there anchoring our coverage at our Kia of Cleveland studios. But, Bridget, repeat our information, please. Anything birthdays, anything we're missing. And then, it's one of those mornings where we've got so much happening, and of course our concentration's on about 1,500 children here locally who you're putting this party on for. But take us to break, give us some info. We're going to come back and wrap it up. We're also going to give away 4 CDs, understand, from the Voices of Lee. We'll do that in a second. But Bridget, take us a break here.
Okay, let's get a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Happy birthday to Robin Frederick today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429. And a reminder, call or text in your pledges to us, 614-6499. You can call or text that number or give online at mymix1041.com. We'll be back with a final check-in here from the Church of God International offices in just a minute. Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. This Mix 1041 Medical Minute is brought to you by the
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon. Coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper, to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Here is Brian Poole, owner of Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services at Fike Chapel.
We're doing some renovations on Fike. We're painting the whole inside. New furnishing's going in, give it a fresh new look. We're going to provide just as much professional services there as any other funeral home in the area. Cater to everybody's need, whether it's burial or cremation, whatever it may be, we're going to provide the community that. And I just want to continue that heritage that the Fike family started and build off of that. And I wanted to keep that name part of ours, even though we did change it to Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services at Fike Chapel. We wanted to make sure we honored the Fike name. We treat your family like they're our family.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams of the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning to the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 1041.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams.
Breeze from the northwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Highs today below normal, only in the mid to upper 40s, so do enjoy at least that sunshine. For tonight, it'll be mostly clear and below freezing. Lows from 22 to 30 degrees across the area. On Tuesday, we will have plentiful sunshine.
Really, Zandra.
All right, so there we go as we're going to wrap things up here, Bridget. What a wonderful morning.
That's right. Yeah, it's been such an exciting morning here. We appreciate our friends here at Church of God International offices for hosting us here this morning.
Just think, Kevin, if she would pay her tithe once in a while, it would really help the Church of God. I mean, it's just maybe you could afford some heat in here. It'd be unbelievable.
It would help if I got paid, though.
Well,
have something to
stop talking about Mrs. Hartline. I don't understand why you're throwing her under the bus. It's been a great morning. Dwayne, I'll get a final word from you here. And, of course, as you said, you'll be back this afternoon.
You know, Steve, this is a morning that I think all of us look forward to that's been here this morning. It kicks off really the 10 days of giving and really just being able to know that we can make a difference in this community, whether it's just $10 at a time, $20 at a time. We have people that's given a lot more than that. But really, it doesn't matter what you can give. It's whatever you can do. It's going to help the boys and girls, and we really appreciate everybody out there that has given this morning. But we still got a long ways to go, and if you wasn't able to do it today, you still got 9 days that you can do this.
My sincere thanks to Dr. Paul Kahn, to Danny Murray for joining with us as they have the past couple of years. Mayor Brooks, get a final comment from you here. What, just for this morning, not overall.
I was going to say final.
Yeah,
how final. Do you want that comment?
Well, you know,
I'm thankful that City of Cleveland has demonstrated once again how generous they are. I'm thankful to the Church of God here at Church of God headquarters and the Church of God family that donated so generously today. I'm thankful to our friends at WCLE and the Empty Stocking Fund, and thankful that Just Love Coffee provided all the coffee and danishes for this morning. And it's just, again, such a rewarding moment to be here. $14,095 raised in one morning in just a few hours, and there's more to come. So I'm sorry, 14,115.
Oh, thank you, Shirley Williams.
Thank you, Shirley Williams.
Yeah. There we
Very
go.
grateful.
April Taylor, thank you.
And I think Bridget's got some winners to announce.
She does, and thank you. I'll handle the program, Kevin. We appreciate it. Don't stop segging, okay? You know, you handle the council meeting later.
I appreciated that.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Church of God people all stick together. No, we really appreciate it. It's a tradition to be here. Let me, Bridget, before the mayor emeritus left, he said, hey, remind everybody, we got hundreds of offices listening right now, 9:33. Who will take the initiative at work? Look, we need people in offices to say, you know what, I'm going to start the collection. I'm going to put in $5 or $10 or whatever that is. Is that Barbara Streisand? I saw her on Sunday morning on CBS yesterday. I was singing Streisand all day yesterday. Anyway, you've lost your mind. Anyway, we've got Brooks over here singing Streisand. Hey, who's going to do it? Who's going to step up in the office? Please do that and let us know what you're doing. All right, Cleveland Ford, thank you. Austin, Chadwick, Getty, and Ratcliffe got us all set up. Ryan Felton back at the station. Brenda Lawson will give you the final word here.
Well, we'd just like to thank everyone that has donated today, but we do have a long way to go. We have 1,500 children this year, more than we've ever had. That's a record.
That's right.
And it's because of people like you in the community who step up and help us provide Christmas for these 1,500 boys and girls.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us this morning. To all. Oh, we got what? Well, he tried
That's
to tell
why
me.
I needed a segue.
He tried to tell me, and I wouldn't do it. Bridget, we got some. Hey, thanks to Danny Murray and the Voices of Lee. They've donated some CDs, and he's also going to give some 8-tracks later. But go ahead.
We have 3 Voices of Lee CDs to give away too. One goes to Keith Rominger, also Becky Brinkley, and Sandy McBride. Congratulations.
Very nice. Very nice. I think Becky's here. That's great. So, Becky, we've got your CD. If you can find something to play it on. All right. Hey, Danny Murray and the Voices of Lee present Home for the Holidays. It's a free concert at Pangle Hall Tuesday night, actually a week from tomorrow night. You can call the Lee box office or go in person at Dixon Center. And don't forget, Lee University presents their annual Classic Christmas, sponsored by Bank of Cleveland, this Sunday at 3 o'clock. It's Lee's annual Christmas gift to the community. It's a free concert, but you must have tickets both to Classic Christmas Sunday and to Danny and the Voices Home for the Holidays event at Pangle Hall a week from Tuesday. And you can get more information on that at Lee University. Thank you so much. That's all we can say on behalf of 1,500 boys and girls right here in this community. You've been hearing it. You've been seeing it this morning. It's been a lot of fun. But the bottom line is, at some point over the next 10 days, I would personally ask you if you would give something. Give what you can. Say a prayer over it and believe for it. All right, that's it. Thanks to our sponsors, Logan Thompson Law, Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services, and Cleveland Ford this morning. For all of us at Mix 104.1, what's the final total, Brenda, for morning number 1?
$14,115.
God bless you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. We'll see you soon. Stay with us. Mix 104.1. Yeah.